What's up, my people? Welcome back to Disky Football Talk. And today's game will be Pirates versus Magesi, which is the quarterfinal of the Culling Black Label Cup. And let's just get straight into the action. So the first action of the game we have is we see uh, Pirates right hand, the right centre back, which is Siema, who has the ball, and we also have Apolis, who was playing on the right wing, and you can see he's inverting into the half space. He's coming inside to try and receive the ball, and we will see how this action helps Pirates to create chances. You see now that Apolis has received the ball, you can see the left back who is marking Apolis is following him inside, and thus creating this space here to be exploited by the right back of Pirates, which is Libito. But okay, they choose to move inside with the ball, and then he loses the ball. But you can see that already from the time of the time, which is 5 minutes already. Does the we can see that Pirates, what was Pirates trying to do, which is like invert the wingers, we'll see with the second action now, which is here. Now what was happening on the right hand side now is happening on the left hand side. We see the left hand center back, which is Mbogazi, has the ball, and now the left winger, which is Moremi, is the one who's like inverting inside to try and create the space for the left back. And we'll see how they progress. You see, plays the ball inside. You see now the left back, which is Ndaba, who had a great game, is able to create this chance. It's the same movement on the left hand side that happened on the right hand side. It's just that on the right hand side, what's my guy's name? Police chose to go to the center instead of like exploiting the the space out wide, which is let's just continue and see another action. Well, action we have here. So on another action, we have a 3-2 build up here from Pirates, and we can see Chinese, the one becoming the extra player here, splitting the two center backs. You can see him here. Here's the ball, and this structure. Okay, we can see at the back line here is a 3, and then I want us to focus on the middle part of the structure, because we have a 3 and then we have the 2, which is the double pivot, which is Dancing and Dangela. Now throughout the game we see this structure here. The two wingers are the ones that are tucking inside to create this overload, and this overload makes it easier for Pirates to progress in the, like, to have like a central progression, and we can see Moremi here is on the half space, the left-hander space, and then we have Tito Masangwani, who's in the center, and then we have Apolis, who's tucking in as well to try and create this overload. As you can see, the numbers here, it's a 5 for Pirates, 1 2 3 4 5 against 1 2 3 4, basically 5 against 4. And based on the numbers, Pirates should be able to progress the ball in the midfield, so we'll see how this action progresses, to see what Pirates are able to create from the 3-5. You see the ball is played into the middle, and then obviously, it was probably like a half chance that was created, but you can see that at least they were able to progress the ball with that same structure. Mbogazi playing the ball into the center, trying to create those dangerous like chances, So now we'll move into the next structure, which is another 3-2 structure. We move to another action, and we can see that this is a 3-2 structure again. And again, China is the one who's like being the extra player here, splitting the two defense, the center backs into, yeah, splitting the two defense, the center backs. I mean, and then we have the double pivot here at the back, and we'll see how they create the chances from this build-up structure. See, now they played out wide. Now the chances created. Ndaba, who had a great game. You can see just from those the 3-2 structure, they were able to build up and at least get the ball into the box and a chances created. So yeah, we'll go into see the next action. The next action again. We have a 3-2 build up structure, and yeah, let's see how they create. From these two structure. You see, they go out wide this time instead of like central progression, and they try to deliver the ball into the box. Well, okay, the ball was defended, but you can see that there's variation to the Pirates play. They are able to progress centrally. Sometimes they'll go out wide. So at least there's a bit of like variation into the play, so that they become less predictable. Which is the mark of a great team. You see that like it becomes like very difficult to predict what the team will do at what times. So we'll move into another action here. So in this action here, we see an overload in the center. The overload into the center. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players for Pirates against 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically a 4, because I don't count the back 4 here. I mean the back 2. Yeah, I don't count these 2 players because they're not really. They won't like step up to like mark the players in these zones. So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 against these 4 players, Magesi. And if when I play the video, you'll see why this numerical overload does. What advantage does this numerical advantage give to Pirates? Because when there's a lot of players in this small area, it makes it easy for Pirates to play those intricate passes, those short passing game to try and unlock the defense. It becomes easier when we have at least this number of players against like a lower amounts of players for the other team. We'll see now. You see, they're able to play those intricate passes. One touch pass. They're able to create chances because there's more players in that. That was a great chance. From a great play as well. Great combination, and okay, this was a counter. But I mean, Magesi, they lack quality, because that was a great chance. If they had like a quality striker, that could have like maybe like punished Pirates after that. And then we'll move into another action. Another action here again. So in this action here, we see if you check the previous actions of the game, you see Pirates like to build with a 3-2 structure. But because now they're more in the like now they're playing in Magesi's half. Like China cannot be the one who becomes the dead man, so they build up with a 2 now. And usually we have Dancing would be in this position here, in this position, Dancing would be in this position, but now he moves away to be almost in the left back position, and him moving here, you can see the left back, which is Ndaba, moves into the left wing position, and then Moremi, who has been inverting the whole game, so like playing in the half space. So what this rotation does is that it confuses the opposition, because we have the right winger here in a normal in a normal play. If Dancing was like stayed in this double pivot zone here, it would be easy for this player to pick up Ndaba here, the left back, you know. But because now Dancing comes to the, goes to the left back zone. Now this right winger has to jump and come and mark this player here, which is Dancing, who's now playing as the left back. You know, if you watch Arsenal play, you'll see that Declan Rice always comes to receive the ball here, and then this is the rotations we see, you know. And what I like, you'll see why this causes confusion, you know. You see, Bogazi just skips Dancing because he's being marked, and then he plays the left back, which is Ndaba, and then a chance is created. You see, those rotations, it confuses the team because sometimes like they don't know who to pick up, you know, because now a different player is occupying a different zone, you know. So those rotations are a mark of a great team because it confuses the opponents on who to mark when, and that's when you get the time to play and create chances, you know. Let's go into another action, which is the Pirates goal. And like throughout the season, we've seen Pirates play these diagonal balls, you know, and CM plays the diagonal ball here, you'll see, and then from the diagonal ball, you know, Ndaba has this time, and then Moremi pulls off, and then what a strike, you know, just a good goal, you know, from Moremi, who's like is becoming a very important player for Pirates, you know, like he scores like important goals for Pirates, you know, and I'm happy for him, you know, especially when you remember how he started his career, you know, like fans like booing him, you know, and then for him to come back this strongly, you know, to become like one of Pirates' most important players, you know, such a good thing, you know, like it's nice to see, you know, because Moremi has been a good player, even for Amazulu, you know, he was a good player, but now I think he's becoming one of those top players, you know, like scoring goals week in, week out, you know. Well done to Moremi, man. Well done, well done, well done. Truly well done to him. And then now, okay, we'll check out another action here, which is the second goal for Pirates, you know. And you can see where it starts off here. Masangai running with the ball wide, and then he's gonna receive it in the half space as well, you know. Then he plays it one touch again. Makgopa, man, what a finish, you know. Top quality goal, you know. Yeah, well done to Makgopa, you know. See what happens when you find yourself in the box, man. Like you score goals, you know. You score goals, man. You score goals, you know. When you find yourself in the box, when you find yourself in the right, when you find yourself in the right like zones as a striker, you know, you're gonna score goals, you know. And this is what is missing from Makgopa, you know, goal scoring. Otherwise, his overall play, man, he's one of the best, like movement wise, one of the best in terms of movement, the pressing he does, you know. The only thing left was like goal scoring. But you see, when you like find yourself in the box, you're gonna score goals, you know. Just one touch to set himself up, and then what a strike, man. Bottom corner, side netting, you know. Top goal, top goal, top goal, top goal. Really a top goal. And then onto another action, which is Pirates, which is like I don't understand how Pirates keeps conceding in set pieces, man. Like I don't know what's happening, you know, because they always like concede set pieces. I can guarantee you like probably like 60% to 75% of the goals Pirates conceded are set pieces. You know, even last year, like set pieces are really like an Achilles heel for Pirates. You know, I don't know if like we can't defend them, like we not organized enough. Like I don't know, man. But there's something about set pieces when it comes to Pirates and them not being able to defend. You know, basically that's like a soft goal for me. I say that's a soft goal to concede. You know, but yeah, man, that was the last of the actions. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I would like for you to like, subscribe, and comment on the video, you know. And yeah, man, see you next time. And yeah, peace.